Cool. And then that was it. Yeah. From there.
Exactly.
So where are you from? Are you from LA?
Yeah, I'm from LA. I was born and raised in LA, and I just recently moved out and bought my own place.
Oh,
and,
nice.
Yeah, very cool.
Perfect. Does anyone else in your family act, or are you the only one?
No, I'm the only one. I mean, it's cute because my cousin, Janessa, she's just graduated today, actually graduated middle school, and she is totally into acting, and she wants to do it more than anything. So I try to give her as much advice as I know, but I was kind of thrown into the business because I was just obsessed with, like, performing, and so, you know, I don't know. I hope someone else kind of shares the experience.
So, when you first started getting into it, like, what did your parents think? Were they like, oh my God, I can't believe she wants to do this? Or were they cool about it?
No, you know, my parents were so supportive, and they've always been so supportive. I mean, they're so nice, and they always are behind me 100%. And whatever I kind of feel like doing, I mean, whether it be singing or acting or whatever, they're 100% there. So we'll see.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. So, what was I going to ask you? Oh, yeah. What's the hardest thing about acting? Do you have trouble learning lines ever, or is it like hours?
The lines don't bother me. It's funny. I think I have a photographic memory. I had a really hard time memorizing, like, formulas for math, but when it came down to scripts, I was like, once over and I got it. It was really, I mean, it's something that I think I trained my brain to do. So lines aren't an issue. I think what's more difficult, and I haven't had too many experiences with this, is the crying part.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because it's stuff, it takes time, and I can do it. I definitely can do it, but it's a lot harder than being funny all the time. Or being funny. Or attempting to be funny.
Yeah. I can imagine that being so hard.
Yeah.
One of my friends who's an actor has, like, one of those little cry sticks.
Yes.
Sometimes it's like a little stick, and you put up your eyes and
yes,
cry.
they used that on me in my last movie, Taking 5, and there was supposed to be this really big moment where she just breaks down, and I couldn't do it right off the bat. I was like, I'm just going to need a little assistant, and that's just a secret between us. A little assistant.
Is it like, does it have something that smells that makes, like an onion or something that makes your eyes water?
It's almost like a minty thing. Like, it basically just it's menthol, exactly. And it basically stings the eye, and then all of a sudden you just, like, can't control it. So makeup was flying everywhere, and mascara, my face. I mean, come on. If you see the movie, you'll know. You'll go, okay, yeah, that's definitely not a natural cry.
We'll just keep that between us and the 7,000 people listening. So what do you think your profession would be if you weren't pursuing acting?
I don't know. For the longest time, I wanted to do motocross. I wanted to be a little supercross chick, and I grew up on dirt bikes, and I was always like, what extreme sport could I try now? I did skateboarding and wakeboarding and all the things with boards, and then I started acting more seriously, and it was in my contract that I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
I realized my body's probably more important.
Have you broken any major bones?
No, fortunately, knock on wood, my goodness, that I haven't, because, you know, as much as I did it, I was, like, always riding or always doing something extreme. You know, I could have definitely done something, but I didn't.
That's lucky. Yeah. Knock on the wood.
I know.
Dangerous.
I know.
So what's your favorite thing, since LA is your hometown? What is, like, the coolest thing about LA, you think?
The different ambiances. I think that LA is so eclectic. I mean, as far as, like, different cities feel differently, like, LA, like, the city part is just so extreme. I mean, there's all kinds of people, and I love it. All kinds of food and restaurants, I love that. And then...
Or younger, who are thinking about getting into the business?
Don't give up. Just be really confident and sure of yourself. If it's something you want to, you know, pursue, then jump on it. I mean, if it happens to be school plays or something, an outside theater group, definitely do what it takes, because acting is such a great outlook. You know, it's just such a great way of being more in tune with yourself and feeling comfortable, and I feel like, you know, if that's what you need to do, go ahead and do it, because I know what it does to me, and I love it.
Great advice. So who's the one actor or actress that you are just dying to work with?
Oh my goodness, I've been asked this before, and it's funny because I just love working in general, and anyone that I work with, whether it be their first job or their 100th job, even millionth job, I don't even care. It's just such an experience, and I feel like everyone has such a different talent, and I would be more than happy to work with anyone in the business. I feel like, it just brings out a different skill in you because you learn from everyone you work with, and I've definitely had a lot of great role models in the business, so I'm good with anyone. Put me out there.
You're open. Cool.
I'm open.
Did you ever have, somebody when you were younger where you were like, oh my God, it's my favorite actress? Yes. When you were little, you always have a favorite actress and a favorite actor.
Yeah.
Yes. I think, and it's so funny, I grew up on those, Mary-Kate and Ashley mystery videos.
Those were great!
Yes.
They were great.
Yeah, no, I loved it, and I loved their matching outfits and their hairdo and everything, and I just thought they were so cool, and I think those, when I was 10, 8, whatever, 12, I always wanted to be them, but other than that, I know, right? I know, but other than that, I pretty much stayed to my own rhythm. I was like, I'm just fun, I want to be everything, I want to be a movie star singer, and I'm going to do whatever it takes, and it didn't matter who I looked up to, I was going to do it.
That's fantastic.
Well, looks like it's working out for you.
Oh, thank you. I'm on my way. It never ends.
Definitely. All right, Habbos, I don't know what's up, but I've been telling you quite a few times to ask some cool questions, and I've yet to find one that's worthy of the Bobby Music Studio. So...
It's true. We need more questions, Habbos.
True.
More questions, guys.
I'm gonna take a quick break. We're gonna listen to a couple songs. You guys can throw out some questions, maybe I'll write them down and I'll announce them on air. Okay?
Sounds fantastic. We're going to be listening to Marty Bum's Arctic Monkeys. I was in an Arctic Monkeys mood this morning. And then we'll be listening to a little bit of Cake, a little bit of Short Skirt and some long jackets. We'll catch you in a few. And don't forget to ask questions in the Theater Dome so that we can get them on air with Daniiella Monet. Back with you.